Welcome to Habitly Courses, a production of Manage to Win. Each course is divided into multiple lessons for easy viewing. All are now completely free, so you can watch them on your own or work through them as a team. Please subscribe to this channel, leave a comment, and share your favorite lessons with others. Try to find something that helps you be your best.
Hello, this is David Russell. I'm back. We're talking about catching concerns. I want to give you 8 perception expert tactics. I was thinking you may even want to print this out, put it on the wall. Maybe you should email me at info@managetowin.com and request that we provide something you could post on the wall. This is something to remember. These are some great tactics. Let me dive right into them. So number 1 of 8, needs. So when you're talking with someone, do not fill in missing information when listening to a person explain their concerns. Just pay attention, do active listening to exactly what's said, but also notice what is not said. Tip number 2, questions. Calmly, respectfully, empathetically ask open-ended questions to gather facts and yes/no questions to confirm behaviors that indicate concerns. Tip number 3, details. Listen for estimates and generalizations. This indicates concern. Respectfully respond with direct questions to confirm details of what the person is concerned about. Number 4, speed. This is really important. I say this often, you have to adapt your communication style to the other person's style. So this means set the pace of your voice so it's equal to or maybe a little bit slower than the other person, because their speed of speech indicates the rate their brain can consciously analyze information. When you rush the conversation, it makes them feel pressured or it increases their concerns. Number 5, reason. When a person is agreeing with you but not willing to make a decision, it could be because they're concerned about making a mistake, maybe making a mistake again. So respectfully, politely, empathetically address this concern directly. Sincerely show them you understand, accept how they feel, explain that if your roles were reversed, you might feel the same way, and this should move them from defensiveness to reason, and then you can work through how you can remove risk for them so they're not going to make that mistake. Okay, that's number 5. Number 6, bonding. You want to convince people that you sincerely comprehend the concern they are feeling, confirm the cause, and you're going to improve the situation so it builds a lasting bond. Bonding is important to overcome concerns. Number 7, attacks. When a person attacks something you say, they're actually concerned about something and defending themselves. It's typically not a personal attack, so don't get upset. They're not necessarily questioning your integrity or your methods. They're concerned, they're scared, they're afraid. All right, last but not least, fear. Talk about concerns, right? We got to talk about fear. When you sense an unspoken concern and motivate the person to explain their fear, always sincerely thank them and remind them this new information helps you serve them better. And don't give them a canned response, okay? But thank you very much for explaining that. Now I understand your situation better. This is the list I just went through of these 8 perception tips. Learning these can help you. They're pretty general as far as how you can approach, but when you're hitting on some of these, it's going to help you explore these concerns better. This is lesson 6. I gave you 8 perception expert tactics. Pull out some real life scenarios. Talk about those. How would they have been different if you'd maybe taken a different approach based on something I just covered? Answer these 5 questions here. Study and pass the exam. And then move on to the final lesson, lesson 7, which is relatively quick. This is the conclusion of lesson 6. Thank you very much. Bye for now.